The following program is brought to you by our Patreon supporters. For as low as $1 a month, you can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling a week early and more. You too would become cool, just like Distru City KTL, DG on the tip of your tongue, Passion Killer 711, and our golden subscribers, supporters, the coolest of the cool, Rob and a guy from Ohio.
Wrestling.
I'm Eric J. Chucky. This is The Boy. We are booking in the Attitude Era. We're fighting each other as you demanded. And he doesn't stop after the show's over. He's opened so many soda cans, I don't know what to do anymore.
That's such an old joke.
And if you get it, let us know in the comments. If you don't get it, let us know in the comments. If you exist in a quantum state where you both get it and don't get it, especially then, let us know in the comments.
Collapse the wave function and let us know.
Yeah, activate time compression. Please don't have Final Fantasy VIII happen. So, as usual, you are first on the chopping block, the booking stone.
The booking stone!
Oh yeah, I should probably get the timer going, huh?
Yeah, I got my version of the timer up. So...
And I got a drive for you, so you get a little bit of leeway.
Haven't needed to use that at all.
Come close a couple times, but we haven't needed it quite. Alright, man, are you prepared?
I am indeed ready to Freddy. Let's and...
What does that mean?
It's a gibberish. Go! So, first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to tag.
Tag promos?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to select proper villains.
I've selected them.
Good. They currently have an ongoing feud with the Feline Consortium.
Yes.
Great. That's all I needed to know. Go to feuds.
Okay.
4.75 is 6. 0.5 is 6. Keep going. Okay, so the only one I really need to be worried about this month is Hogan and Flair. Everything else is fine, and I can decide whether or not I'm blowing things off with the pay-per-view. Wonderful. All right, so the very first thing you're going to book is the proper villains are going to be back in style by fighting everyone else again as soon as they're off suspension.
Okay. There's that. There's a fight. There's a book.
Wonderful. Flair is going to come out and do a solo feud promo on Hulk Hogan.
Okay, Ric Flair is going to be doing a solo feud promo against Hulk Hogan. And remember, everyone, this is because God hates Hulk Hogan, I think. Or no, Ric Flair.
And also me. Then we have Undertaker who's going to come out.
Ric Flair's a little over there.
Yeah.
Well, Undertaker's going to come out and do what?
Well, actually, you're going to click Undertaker.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to click Ric Flair.
Uh-huh.
You're going to click Promo Bat.
Okay. Oh, I see.
So if you would do that and then put that right after Flair's solo promo, that would be wonderful. Mm-hmm. All right. So now, let's see. Go to feuds. I want to see what I haven't booked yet.
Feuds. No, that is booked. Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair. Hulk Hogan versus Ricky Choshu. Keiji Muto versus Rodney Anoa'i.
Great. KG, go back to, just click the Hogan one without Flair in it. Yeah, okay. That one. They are going to be doing a promo battle.
Okay.
And then scroll down.
Here.
Keep going.
Okay.
Click that one.
Okay.
They're going to be doing a promo battle.
All right.
Now let's get some wrestling on this card.
All right.
Go to match, go to singles, go to sort by fatigue.
Fatigue. And these are your least fatigued fellows up top.
Yes, I would imagine so. Yeah, you know what? Let's have William Regal do some wrestling. Let's actually get the tag team championship on the line. Tag match, if you would, for me.
Okay.
Proper villains versus the Brick Trucks are also heels, I believe.
Yes.
And they don't really want to see Team Extreme, but they're gonna. Team Extreme.
Okay.
And that's going to be our main event.
Okay.
Then we're going to have another match, if you would, please.
Mm-hmm. Not a tag match?
No, just a regular match. Sort by fatigue for me. Jake Roberts, a brand new guy. He is going to debut against just whichever face is you first see. Who isn't a champ, let's say.
Okay. Shinya Hashimoto.
Sounds great.
Let me make sure Shinya's not on a team for you there.
I don't care.
Okay. Cool. Done.
Great. Then we're going to go with Steve Austin.
Okay.
Yeah, he's only at 4%. Wonderful. He's neutral, so just pick any old, just someone in this current screen, no scrolling, heel. The first one you see. Start from the top.
We'll do Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, that works for me. Great. Then let's do... Scroll down a little bit. Gold Dust.
Gold Dust.
Great. And scroll up. Find a face for me.
Lex is neutral. Ron's a face.
Yeah, Ron can win. Ron's still in a bad mood. Okay. If you would take a second and splice those up, just so I don't have to explain a bunch of matches and then a bunch of promos when I'm talking things out.
Oh, come on, guy.
There, that's fine. That's good enough.
Okay.
Add my producers down from the top, if you would.
Okay, add producer. Add producer. And add producer.
And with 1 minute left, if you would do my house show recap.
Okay. There it is. We go down here.
And just skipping over people who are in feuds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As 8.
Good. Good enough for me.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. With 30 seconds, my guy.
Bigger show than usual.
Yeah.
But I have a whole bunch of feuds I want to cover, and I didn't want to overlap them.
All right. Okay.
Starting with our house show recap, which we do every week, so that you know you could be seeing live events at the WWF. And everyone loves it.
So they do.
Then we have... this is all fallout from the Rumble. This is Keiji Muto coming out to celebrate him being the champion. He knew that if he took out Rodney Anoa'i during the match, he would have the win locked up. He did so, and he won exactly what he said he was going to do. Rodney's super pissed about it, though, because Keiji had been headhunting him and went out of his way to get people together to eliminate Rodney as soon as possible, and Rodney he's tight about it.
Okay. Well, this promo got him over with the fans. Hot segment, actually.
This is more Fallout. Hogan pretty much as soon as Flair's back in town, he heard Flair's in the building. He's perfectly happy to just forget Ricky Chosu exists. He was really just worried about him in the Rumble. Rumble's over. He didn't win. Time to move on. Ricky, however, is not ready to move on. Ricky is, no, you started this. I'm going to finish it.
Oh, okay.
This is an exhibition match. Nothing super special. Ron Simmons gets a win over Goldust.
Ron Dust. Interesting story.
This is a solo promo about how much Hulk Hogan sucks and how even when he was suspended, even when the brass got up his ass for having a little fun and he got suspended, he still went abroad and won the most prestigious tournament in wrestling to bring the title back home to the WWF. What has Hogan done lately? Lose a Rumble? Oh.
I bet the dirt sheets are wondering whether or not that ever actually happened, the suspension, whether it was kayfabe, so he could go do the Grand Invitational.
Yeah, it's many layers of kayfabe. This is another exhibition match. This is just to build up Steve Austin, make him look good, so Steve Austin wins.
Okay. Lively start.
Wonderful. Not a great show so far.
Yeah, quality's a little under.
This is...
Oh, it got broke up. I apologize.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. This is backstage as Ric Flair is taunting his new title belt around. Undertaker shows up. Undertaker's mad because Undertaker had a guaranteed shot at the title, and it was taken from him. by Ric Flair being an unprofessional asshole. So Undertaker's going to do something about that.
Ooh, something spooky.
This is another exhibition match. This is Jake Roberts' debut. He's going to show up, get a win, show the people that he can hang.
Like his boots.
He didn't do so great, so maybe he can't. But I wanted to get this out of the way. This is... so, if you remember, one of these feuds, the one without the champs in it, they put it on hold last month because they wanted to focus on the Rumble. Those teams, that team and then the Feline Consortium were all sort of together talking about how, like, what's the future for the tag team division? No one's seen the champs in a while. The proper villains come in with baseball bats and wreck the entire room they're in, and a fight breaks out.
Oh my.
They're back. This is in a direct preview. The fight begins, and that leads into the title match. That is our main event, which the proper villains win because they had begun beating the shit out of Team Extreme with bats beforehand.
All right.
I think I'm probably going to lose this week.
That's probably the blue lightning bolt in effect.
Yeah.
Honestly, might be the case here, too. Okie doke. You got 4 stars, $46.
I don't think it's going to be a good week for me.
Hot segment from Ric Flair there. Okay.
I had some setup work to do.
Before I dive in, I would like to see what's going on in the indies. Do I want any of these guys? Not particularly. Mr. Perfect. Oh, you're still injured forever. We could do the Road Warriors. That wouldn't be too bad. Another tag team's not a bad idea. 2-2. Okay, let's look into these guys. And what else could we do? Tatanka's still injured forever, right? No, he's not. Let's recruit Tatanka. Okay, awesome. All right, I am ready to get to my book.
I have the timer ready to go whenever you are.
Okay, and let us go. All right, so last time Macho Man defended his title, we ended that feud. So he needs a new challenger. Randy Savage is a face. Here we go. Cactus isn't up to anything. Randy Savage versus Cactus Jack. And, let's see. Demand title shot. Why is he demanding a title shot? He's not got the best win record. We'll figure that out, I guess. Okay. We also need to forward Sting and Shawn Michaels, which is continuing. We'll do a split interview. Renegade and Dan Severn. He got attacked at the pay-per-view. Let's do a stare down between those two. Okay, Hammer Enforcement against the Diamond Dogs. That's right. Let's start strong with that one. Let's just do a fight. Stone Grinder and Jeff Jarrett. Let's do... Have we done a talk show? I don't think so. So let me grab the man in question. Patty and Jeff. There is. Look that. Okay. And what's my other feud? Oh, that's not... I gotta broom that at some point. Okay. So, what do I have left? It's not booked. Sandman needs a new feud. Eddie needs a new feud. Eddie just fought Raven. He is a face. What do I have available? We have like a dearth of heels here? What's going on? I guess let's get Rick Rude in the feud, right? Why not? Yeah, you know what? Rick Rude, he's really talented. Put him up against Eddie Guerrero. Book that. No title on the line. Is he a cruiserweight? No. We'll figure out why this is happening when I explain it. And then... who do I want to face? Sandman. Sandman does the gimmick match title. He's a babyface. Raven's a heel. Maybe Raven's moving up in the world. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's because I added the title. I think that's the reason it won't put it on there.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I gotta put him in a gimmick match. The cat's going crazy back there. Nothing nuts. Just running
laps around the room because they are insane creatures.
All right, I know what we'll do with this. We'll do that. I almost forgot to add feuds to this crap. Yeah, let's go new title challenger there. Let's go true opposites. I like that one. And for this one, better wrestler. Sounds good to me. I'd have 2 new challenger feuds. I have time to fix that. Remove feud. Add feud. What is this? Versus Raven. Let's call it disrespect. I already have a disrespect. Son of a bitch. Remove feud. Add feud. I guess we'll just do this one here. Call it hardcore. That's what it's about. Okay, segments.
Minute 30 left.
Thanks, pal. It's kind of funny when I do solo. I do just fine to like gab better. But when you're here,
well, it's not because of me. It's because of the time crunch.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Event package. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's what I want. And then, do I have time to do my merch? Let's hope. Okay. Avoiding feuds. Sandman. Misawa. Nagata. Jarrett. Renegade. Razor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sid. Book that. Okay. 37 seconds. This is going to be ugly.
Hell of a wrestling show you got there, bud.
Well, you know, it is what it is. And let's do merchandising. Oh, woof. Okay.
Down to the last 10.
Yeah.
One wrestling match on this card, I'd like to say for the record.
Well, you know, it's a post-pay-per-view show. I don't know what you want. This is a commercial, so who cares? Okay.
For the record, for the audience, foreshadowing is a narrative device. Go ahead.
It scares me when you do that.
Good.
God damn. Okay, this is commercials. We've established that. You've seen the WCW shop commercials. It's fine. It goes really well. Everyone likes merch. Event package for Superbrawl. At least I'm only up against In Your House Rage in the Cage. Alright, so we have a talk show here. I'm going to write down that was already held, although that feud's going to end, so it should be fine. $1 Million Man is hosting his $1 Million Minute with Patty Stonegrinder and Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, the $1 Million Man reveals, begged for this time because he can prove to Chef Jarrett, or prove to $1 Million Man.
Jarrett.
Chef Jarrett,
Chef
new gimmick
Jarrett.
Incoming. He can prove to Ted DiBiase that he's not weak, that he's not a joke, that he deserves to be part of the $1 Million Mafia. And Patty is very scary and says intimidating things. And Jeff Jarrett does his best not to pee, but he leaves in a hurry. Hammer Enforcement and Diamond Dogs. Thank you, producer focus. This is a fight. I don't remember what happened to the pay-per-view. I want to say it was just a match, and Hammer Enforcement won and was like, Diamond Dogs, get ye back to the undercard. But they are so boisterous. They step to Hammer Enforcement, and Greg Valentine doesn't have the patience for their jawing, so he just hits them, and they begin to brawl. Ted DiBiase eventually breaks it up with help of referees. All right, so we get a stare down here. Dan Severn and the Renegade come nose to nose backstage, and he's like, what, are you not going to attack me when my front is towards you and I'm facing you? And Dan Severn says, I don't know what you're talking about. And there's a stare down, and they go their separate ways. Because of Ted DiBiase, who is apparently the star of my show. All right, split interview here. They're asking... that didn't go super well. I might have already held this. They're asking HBK what next. And he's like, I have things I need to take care of. Business that needs settled. With Sting. And of course there's an interview with Sting as well. And he's just sort of leaning on the rafters, staring out over the arena. And the interviewer is, Sting, do you have anything to say? You weren't successful in your first match back. Do you feel like that was because of Shawn Michaels? Do you have anything to say about Randy Savage's competitor? What are your aims now that this title chase seems to be on hold? He says nothing. Back to you at the desk. You know how it is. All right, this one I kind of explained when I was booking. Jack just sort of comes out and says, I deserve a title shot. And Randy's like...
Give it. Give him title shot. Give.
Why, though?
Because I deserve it. Give it to me.
He says he'll prove it. He's so hardcore. He will prove that he's the best, that he can earn this shot, and show Savage and the world that he can put butts in seats. Rick Rude gets a surprise win over Eddie Guerrero, and he points at his title and makes the belt motion, and Eddie shrugs and he, points at Rick Rude's body. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what's next for them. All right, and this happens. Yeah, this is another victory here for the challenger.
Nice match.
Sandman is stunned because he hasn't really been beaten.
He's just been beating the shit out of Sid Vicious for 3 months, and there's actually someone who can fight him now, and that's unfortunate.
He's a little surprised, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, all right. This is an actual, finally a worthy opponent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you crushed me.
4.5, wow.
Beat me by a whole half star.
That street fight really helped.
I lost 40
I got a holy
grand.
shit moment.
40,000 fans, I'm calling it now. That's a minimum.
Billion D. Yeah, my promos are too strong for you.
It's just easier if you don't book any wrestling is all.
Well, and also my wrestling matches were good instead of bad.
50,000 fans. All right. So.
Anything you need to do before we head to the book?
No, I think I'm all good. Let me get my timer open here.
You prepared to rage in the cage?
Go to the book.
To the book.
Great. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to...
Oh, he's starting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Singles. You're going to click Hulk Hogan. You're going to click Ric Flair. You're going to click Ricky Chosu.
Ricky Choshu.
And let's go ahead and do Diesel.
Diesel.
You're going to do a promo battle.
A promo battle. Okay.
Perfect. You're going to click Keiji Muto.
Muto.
Rodney Anawai.
Anawai.
Bret Hart.
Brettert.
Scroll down. I don't think Brett's feuding with anybody right now. No.
No.
Okay, so take him out.
Get out of here, Brett.
The Great Kabuki.
The Great Kabuki.
And Alundra Blaze.
And Alundra Blaze. I don't remember where she is. I'll type for her. Alundra.
Great. You're going to click promo battle.
Promo Battelle.
You're going to go to the tag team division.
To the tag division.
You're going to click all the tag teams.
The tag teams.
Take Team Extreme out.
Yeah, your Team Extreme.
And you're going to click promo battle.
Promo Battelle.
And then you're going to go to feuds.
Feuds.
Scroll down.
You've got Ric Flair versus Undertaker.
And that's it. Great. Go to singles.
Singles.
You're going to go Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
You're going to go Undertaker.
Undertaker.
You're going to go sort by charisma.
Oh, okay.
You're going to pick Kira Nagami.
Akira.
And Booker T.
Book.
And you're going to click promo battle.
Okay, promo battle.
And you're going to book.
Okay.
Wonderful. Go ahead and put in my house show recap for me.
Okie dokie. Let's loop them Coco Newts. He's being mean, is what's going on here. I dared to touch his ankle. Same as usual?
Same as usual.
Oh, these are not sorted right. There we go. Trying to avoid people who are in feuds. He's a Brick Shark. He's they're not in a feud. So there we go. Pollendorf, Tiger Mask. No, Feeling Consortium. Tommy Rich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goldust. And booked.
Perfect. And then let's get some wrestling on this wrestling card. Go to the match. Go sort by fatigue for me.
Fatigue. That is something I did not check.
Nice. Everyone's all nice and rested up. We're going to have Bret Hart defend his title.
Okay.
Against Yoshihiro Takayami.
He's a heel?
No.
Okay.
Keep going until you find a heel that has... Because Bret's a face, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Keep going until you find a heel that's at least a 3 work rate.
I don't... Oh, Ricky Morton because he's over. Oh, he's a face. Sorry, Rick. Bull Nakano, even though in feuds.
You know what? Let's do Under Blaze instead.
Do Under Blaze instead. I believe Under Blaze is a baby
Scroll up. She's right there. I don't care.
Okay.
This is part of a different goal.
Okay.
Great. Then you're going to add a feud.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to fill in the My Time is what you're going to call it. That's going to be our main event.
Okay.
And add in my producers, if you would, please.
From the top?
Top down is fine.
Okay. Dominic is here. Doug is here. Grace is here.
I got time. If you would do me an event package.
Okay. Production. Oh, he booked it so quick. I don't like that.
Cool. I'm done.
Ouch, my feelings. All right. Okay.
Just remember, for what happens next, he started this.
I just was booking stuff. My guys were tired because they worked really hard instead of partying on a jet plane.
Yeah. So the event package went well. Everyone seems to like it. This is gotta buy in your house. I'm not gonna try and make that sound legit. House show recap.
Oh no, it went really well.
Everyone loves WWE stuff. Everyone loves our house shows. And perfect. Yeah, that's what you know. This is
Hot segment. Wow.
You can just go ahead and click through all the promo battles. I'll explain them all at once.
Okay. Is it like a panel about like a workplace appropriate behavior and how you shouldn't get your wing wang out on a plane? Is that what's going on? And Hulk Hogan stands up and says, "God hates you." That's the name of our feud. He says all of that.
What this is the majority of the runtime for
Jesus Christ.
Raw proper was actually given over to a press conference.
Okay.
To hype up the upcoming pay-per-view. The various promo battles are different panels at the press conference with people, think more UFC hype session than wrestling show. That is all press conference. The most of the actual runtime of the show is given to an hour-long Broadway between Bret Hart and Alundra Blaze for the Intercontinental Championship.
Wow. All right.
Bret Hart does win, though.
Bret Hart does win. Okay. Let's go ahead and click that. The crowd was interested. Okay. He hit me right in the dick. He rolled it out and he just... right in the dick neck. 4.5 stars easy. Everything was hot. William Regal's starting to get over. Cool. Cool. Okay. Hey, while I start booking here, could you vamp?
Yeah.
Promote whatever we have. I don't know. I've forgotten.
Well,
honestly.
I'll explain to the people. Go.
Yep, I'm going.
So, if you wanted to be cool, what you could do is you could pay $1 a month on the Patreon. The link's in the description. And that would make you cool. Like all the people we say at the top of the show. We would, in fact, also say your name as we rattle off the roster of the cool at the top of the show. It would also get you episodes of this show a week early. I believe early access to the much more popular Violent Profiles. And although I don't know how much early, I think it's a month.
It is a month.
Nice. And also, unrelated to the Patreon, this is not Patreon exclusive. We do have a Discord. You can hang out there, talk about wrestling, talk about life, talk about White's books, which you can buy on Amazon. I think that's it. Oh, also, you can like this video if you like what's happening. Comment on this video if you'd like us to know any of your thoughts. We do actually read those.
I do. If you say something pertinent, I respond. Sometimes folks say things that I just don't understand how to react to, but I do like them.
And if this is your first time here, strange, but welcome. Please subscribe if you like what you're seeing. If you don't like what you're seeing, subscribe anyway. No one gets filled their subscription box anymore. It's all algorithm, so it's not going to cost you anything. And it'll make our channel get a little bit larger, get a little bit more recommended by said algorithm. I forget anything?
No, I was only half paying attention because I'm really focusing on what I'm doing here, so I'm going to assume everything went just fine.
Perfect.
Wow, this is a really good feud, so I don't want to... Tents pull apart. Always a fan of that one. Okay. Where's my fatigue sitting? Who's fatigued? Oof, Raven is. Oof, unfortunately, I kind of need him in a match. No, he's not in a match. Okay, cool. Rick Rude, also not. Misawa, Patty. So that needs to be a segment again this week. Okay. We'll do this again. I gotta move a producer around. Take the one off of this, even though it didn't do great last week. I think that's Mr. Garrett? No. Doris Garrett. I wonder if it just ran out like that, or we... like, that, those are actual people that...
No, those are randomly generated.
That's so funny. Okay. Not fatigue.
I like that you have a husband and wife producer team.
Let's get a... Can we get a win for the Ark? How's the Ark doing? 0-1? Yeah. Who can they go up against? Roadhogs, the faces. Let's do it. Okay. I still got time, thankfully. Put Yuji Nagata over. What are you at? 15%? I don't know what I'd do with him at the pay-per-view, so let's just get him up against... Sid? Can he give Sid a victory? Let's do that. Sid needs a victory. Okay. Keeping an eye on my time here. We haven't done anything with Owen in a while.
2 minutes.
You know what? Let's do a 2-on-2 tag match. We're going to check some chemistry. Owen Hart, Tony Atlas, against the model Rick Martel. And, Kama, are you a heel or face? Scorpio, face. You know what? It can be face versus face. Let's get these guys on the card. Okay, let me do a little rearranging here. And I think that is what we're going to run with. I don't know what else I would put as the one segment. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That'll be time for me. Okay. Oh, the anxiety in my chest. So, as soon as Jeff Jarrett arrives at the arena and he's looking over his shoulder the whole time, almost runs physically into Patty Stonegrinder with what he says is his United States Championship. And she says, "You want it back? All you have to do is ask." Jeff swallows really hard, and he's like, I want a rematch. And he puts a little fire in his belly. And then after she leaves and says, "Fine, we'll fight at Superbrawl," whatever the hell the pay-per-view is. She walks away, and he looks at camera. He's like, "Did you get that? Make sure Ted DiBiase sees that." Who looks better here? What is our morale at? Let's have Jeff Jarrett look better here. It was a funny bit. Fuck.
Audience doesn't agree. Audience not a big fan of Jeff Jarrett.
Well, I'm popped by this bit, okay? Man, these guys are pretty basically even. I'm just going to hit simulate. Actually, what's our popularity? Tony Atlas and Owen Hart are way higher in popularity. Let's give Cold Scorpio and Kama the victory here. It's a tag match, doesn't matter. Cool! Hot segment. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to explain that. My bad. So once again, Hammer Enforcement runs into the Diamond Dogs. Okay, DiBiase's already with them. He's like, "Well, hey. Let's all just relax. Listen, why don't you boys hit up the commissary?" And he like starts folding out a few hundreds. "Go get yourself some popcorn." And Diamond Dallas Page smacks the money out of his hand. "We don't need your popcorn. We want the tag team titles." And Mark Marrow, or whatever, Johnny B. Bad, is like, "Yeah!" And the challenge is accepted by the tag team. DiBiase's looking at him like, "What are you doing? These guys are losers." But that's where we figure out.
That means it's an easy win.
It doesn't up the prestige of your belt. Is
And then they argue heading off into the distance.
We need to get Sid a win here. Keep him over and the master and ruler of the world. Interesting story. People are surprised that Sid won a match against darling Yuji Nagata. That's good. Good. Okay, this promo battle here. Eddie Guerrero is talking about who wants to face next. Come on, guys. Who he wants to face next for his Cruiserweight Championship. And the heavy saxophone of Rick Rude hits. And he's like, "I think you'll find that's me." And, Eddie's
like, "No, there's a weight limit.
You're not a cruiserweight." He's like, "Well, I happen to have a little pull backstage with some of the girls in the office." And he pulls a contract out of his pants, out of his tights, right in the dick area.
Right.
It's very alluring to people watching. And he's like, I have a match for your Cruiserweight Championship. It's time for a real man to hold that belt." And then he's like, "Oh, my God."
I like Rick Rude a lot.
Man, the Ark needs a win. Sorry, Roadhogs, your morale's a little low. Maybe we'll get you guys a tag match soon. Victory for the Ark. Good job. Very good. Could have been better. Raven beats Sandman. He makes it simple. He wants a title shot. Sandman is happy to oblige.
So effective. Raven rules.
Yeah, Raven and Sandman doing good stuff. What more could you ask for? All right. Dan Severn and the Renegade are finally clashing of the World Television Championship. The final bout between them. And Renegade proves that he is the new favorite. And wins. The end. We have a stare down. Things got hot. Oh, I needed that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stepping up. Excuse me, got hot. We were breathing the same coughing material.
I make a lot of really spicy food, and it makes spicy air. Sorry.
You know, I was making up bullshit, but that is probably why we're both coughing, yes. These guys meet backstage, and it's not on site. Honestly, HBK looks a little defeated. And Sting just sort of stops and becomes like a cryptid. He just like stops moving so much that if Shawn Michaels' vision were based on movement, he would have disappeared. And Shawn gets kind of mealy-mouthed. He looks tired. And he says, "One more time." Sting nods. And they go their separate ways. All right. Main event. Cactus Jack says he deserves a title. Randy Savage is like, I don't think you do. And then Cactus Jack, bam, proves it. Smooth performances. Handing Randy an early loss. Hot match.
Because Mick is nothing if not a pro wrestler's pro wrestler.
He's working. You know, he busts out a few moves he doesn't usually bust out.
Man's good. Holy is God. This is truth.
Half a star lower than you. Not half, a quarter of a star.
With, to be clear, all of those much worse segments, you really pulled, your high stuff really pulled it out.
It really did. Okay, I still ended up losing, a lot of fans.
But not as many as I lost last week.
No. We are, however, at pay-per-view time.
I'm just the underdog, perennial. Somehow.
So you've got free reign, my guy. We both drank at the same time. That's dead air for you, and I apologize.
I was thirsty. You'll live. Okay. Our title match is...
I'll just go... multi-person gimmick. What is this?
Hold on. No, you shut up. I'm doing that one when I want to. Our title match is very simple. It is just... scroll down. Where is he? No, to the feud. It's a feud.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Keiji Muto versus Rodney Adewale. Keiji's like, look, it doesn't... I can't... You're a threat in the Rumble, not in an actual wrestling match.
Harsh words.
So he's more than happy to give Rodney a title shot, just to shut him up. And let's see here if you want to hover over that feud. For
I
me.
forgot my merchandising.
Can't see how old. I don't. 2 of 4. Okay, so if it gets over, it can stay. But I don't really want it to, so we're gonna add a blow off.
Okay.
Because this is gonna add a whole staleness, and I don't want to try and mess with that. Okay, then scroll up for me. I'm just checking over feuds. Keep going. Oh, good. I get to book the Ric Flair. Hogan. Great. This is what I want. So. Scroll up to the top of the actual wrestlers. Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, Ricky Chosu.
Okay.
Book.
Okay.
This is the Rage in the Cage match.
Okay.
This is 4 guys who all have various different disagreements with each other, and management has told them to sort it the fuck out. In the only way wrestlers know how, beat the ever-loving bejesus out of each other. If you will add a gimmick match for me.
Okay. Braun panties?
No. This is... Where's...
Kennel from Hell.
Just a standard cage match, if you would.
Steel cage?
Yeah, steel cage. Perfect.
I think Kennel from Hell would have been better.
Now, if you'll hover over the feuds, I want to see... I can't read that.
God Hates You is at 5.25 out of 8.
Man, that can just keep going.
Hulk Hogan versus Ricky Choshu. Title hunting is 2 out of 7. Flair versus Undertaker is 2 out of 8.
You know what? I am done with Hogan and Flair feuding, so please add the blow off for that. I could keep going, but I want that feud to be done.
Okay.
Then we are going to add... let's go with another... Yes, Bret Hart versus Alundra Blaze. She's not making main eventer. Actually, is she? She's upper mid-carder right now, right? And she's deep in...
Yeah, pretty deep.
That's not happening. She's going to be mad. We're gonna add a match. We're gonna book that match.
Okay.
That's gonna be our. I want to add something to that. I don't know that I do yet. That's definitely not blowing off, though.
Okay.
You know what? Take the championship off. This will be a match to determine, to give El Underblaze another contender shot because Bret Hart won in convincing fashion last time.
Okay.
Then go to the tag teams.
Tag teams.
And Team Extreme is the only team without a feud right now. So click all 3 other teams. Book. And what are they at? The feuds?
7 of 8 for My Hair Is Better and 3.25 of 8 for...
So My Hair Is Better can blow off finally. Great. And good. I'm very happy with all that. And let's get some more of what I want on this card. I think that's all the championships, although I did not do a title match for one of them, which is fine. And that's all the feuds, right? That is all the feuds, right? Go to the segment. It'll be the easiest way to see it.
Good point.
Yes.
Yep,
okay. All right. Then, if you would add my house show recap.
Okay. Shane is a brick shark. Orndorff. Jimmy Rich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Rick Morton. Spousal affair.
Perfect. If you could sort me in segments by charisma. Booker T, Chris Jericho, Diesel, and Jake Roberts. And that's going to be my analyst desk, so if that'll be a promo battle. Wonderful. And I think that's everything I'm really needed. So let's go ahead and book a tag match.
Okay.
And it's going to be question mark versus question mark.
Okay.
I just need to do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I have one too many people. That's okay. We can work with that. So we do have 20 people. Go ahead and do a 10 versus 10.
Okay. I might not be the underdog in numbers, but I'm the underdog in spirit. This hurts my soul.
And then, if you want to put Chris Jericho, scroll up, because I'm picking names. Goldust, Steve Austin, I don't think he's booked anywhere. Yeah, scroll up. Diesel, and then every Japanese name you can find, just down, because that'll cover everyone else.
I believe that's all the Japanese
Cool. Then
names.
start from the top and work your way down.
Oh, there we go. And then bop, 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 bop.
Perfect.
Stay off the card, Bradshaw.
Hit book. And then scroll down. You're gonna add a gimmick to that.
I hate you so goddamn much.
And
A lumberjack match, and it's just Bradshaw on the outside.
he's ready.
He's the guy that's left.
Yes, I love it. Elimination.
Okay.
And then, if you will,
This is like 3 hours right here.
You know what, Bradshaw? You can just be off the card. It's fine. He shows up in the house show recap is actually why I don't care. Cool. I'm happy with everything. If you will add producers to my 2 segments.
Okay. Every week, I just hope you forget. It happened for a while.
It does. It happens occasionally. I don't know. I could add some more segments, but I'm happy with this. I'm happy with things as they are.
Okay. Okay. We're going to go.
This is the final Rage 10-man tag match.
Okay.
It's an elimination match. The prize is a briefcase full of an undetermined but large amount of money. The team with Stone Cold Steve Austin on it wins.
Okay. I saw in my head Jake Roberts opening the cage and going, $8. Nice.
To be clear, by winner, I mean, it actually was only 3 and some change this time.
Yeah. Elimination was not the right call.
Didn't work out super well. No. That's okay. The only person who gets the money is the sole survivor, so there's some inter-team conflict. Booker T wins, as it says there.
Okay.
Aren't you happy? It didn't do amazing.
Yes.
Aren't you pleased?
Yes.
It mostly exists to make sure everyone's on the card.
I understand.
So then we have our analyst desk. Just a bunch of guys talking over. Some of them, Booker T with his briefcase. Just talking over the match. And talking over the matches to come. You can see fine content like this at a WWF live event.
God, I hate you so fucking much right now.
And the proper villains, if you'll hover over them for me, I want to see how long they've been champs.
5 months.
5 months. You know what? It is time. The Feline Consortium Ascendant, they win.
Okay. Making up for your error last time. I've never seen that happen before. With 1 red and 2 green?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
I guess it was a hot match. Yes, and them losing the titles was just enough of a downer that it was only like a -1.
Yeah. This is the punishment for the proper villains. It was a long time coming, but they actually had to lose their titles.
Okay.
Bret Hart is going to be putting Alundra Blaze over here. Alundra wins, so she gets another title match at the next pay-per-view.
Right.
Perfect. Big ups for her. Not nearly enough for her not to be mad at me, but here's hoping she's just not too mad.
Feud became hot.
All right. Then, this is the Rage in the Cage match. A bunch of people who just need to get all their shit and put it in a box and get it all together. Ric Flair, I do actually kind of want to have him win here for the lulz, but no, Taker's winning this.
Okay.
He comes out looking dominant at the end of this match.
Weird neon purple Taker.
Weird neon purple Taker. That's right.
All right.
And then Keiji Muto does put paid to Rodney Anoa'i. It's not a long feud. I like Rodney, but the Great Muta does beat his ass.
Okay. Fuck you. It's like 87 stars.
I got a bunch of bad matches in there. You'll do fine. Look, that's 4 and almost a half.
Ugh. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a real fight. It's Superbrawl. Hey, I've got some good hype going into this one though.
Yeah, better than my In Your House.
Better than Starcade for some reason. All right. Okay. First things first. We need Randy Savage versus Cactus Jack for the title. Why are you like this? One day I'm gonna forget, and it's gonna crush my heart. Sandman versus Raven for the Hardcore Championship, the Havoc Championship. It needs to be a gimmick match. Superbrawl. We'll open the show with this empty arena match before everybody got in. Eddie Guerrero versus Rick Frood. Rick Frood.
Rick Frood.
Famous psychologist.
Friend of Chef Jarrett.
Yeah. Get the cruiserweight on the line.
Is it maybe because one of your titles has a requirement to be booked?
I don't know. I don't know. Sting and Shawn Michaels. That can be here. Honestly, should maybe be in the main event because it's so over, but that's fine. It's fine. I don't want to mess up the weight here. Patty Stonegrinder versus Jeff Jarrett. We're blowing that off.
Now, I'm gonna go against my better nature here. I know I recognize this is a fight, this is a competition, but I really like the Sting and Shawn Michaels story. It's building to a very narrative conclusion. Did you mean to blow that off?
This?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you. Thank you for second guessing me. Since I have nothing but free time here, I'm actually going to go to my feuds and get rid of this. Okay, back to the book. Alright, that is all those. My tag feud here. Okay, I think I know what I want to do there. Got plenty of staleness left on that one.
You have so many more championships than I do.
I had to add one.
And you already had one.
And I already had more to begin with. Okay. So, let's get some segments going. Let's get a main event package. We need the Renegade. I think he might need to be new champion. Oh, championship package. That's cool. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do merchandising. I forgot to do it last time. I could use the boost. That's almost a gold star. That's nice. Oh, gotta pick people. Okay. These guys are all doing stuff. Misawa's not. Nagata's not. Kenta. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he's doing stuff. 6, 7, 8. Cool. Okay. That's 3 promos. All right, and let's do this. Team. New association. Add a producer to this one.
Debuting them at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, the Supreme Fighting Machine. It's his gimmick, right? Well, whatever. And they don't tell me Too Cold Scorpio's gimmick. Oh. I can't get sued.
Yeah. It's just, this is...
Cool. That'll be fun. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and throw some producer focus on these other things, too. And merchandising. Okay. We'll put this after the tag match to, you know, declare that there's a new contenders in town. Maybe. You know, see how it goes. Fantastic. Renegade, he's pretty hot. We'll put him for a breather after the hardcore match. Merchandising. Hey, when everybody's watching. Okay. All right. Now, where's my fatigue? Hopefully I don't kill anybody this show. Razor. What are you? Okay, Kawada. Let's get win for the Road Hogs against Nobody, I guess. Let's do 2-on-2. In fact, I know it won't count for their thing. No, I want to give them a win. So let's just throw some guys together here. I need baby faces. Owen Hart and Tony Atlas really think they can put it out there. They're going to try against a real team. That was the problem last time. So we need Scott Norton and John Tenta. There we go. Back to my full roster. Paul Roma and Rick Steiner, they could also use a win. Just Business, I'm going to have to give you a loss, but that's okay. You're one up. We've got a lot of tag team action coming in the near future. We got to get Yuji Nagata a win. He just had a win, so I think that would be a good match. Sid, anyone for you to fight? No. No, there is not. So I might take a hit with him. Oh, he can fight Kenta. That's fine. These guys can lose in singles. And that's it. I'm maxed out. So, yeah, I'm fine with all that being pre-show. The thing about Superbrawl is that it's a super value. Because not only, if you buy tickets, do you get the full pay-per-view event, but you get a whole Nitro's worth of wrestling matches, wrestling action. People are excited. That's what we advertised a couple weeks ago.
So all those are dark matches then?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's WCW. Maybe we record them and use them on Nitros in the future. Something has to fill those 2 weeks where we don't book.
Yeah.
That's what it is. All right. Oh, my heart's in my throat. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I blow off everything I wanted to blow off? Patty Stone Grinder, Jeff Jarrett. I think that was the only thing I wanted to blow off. So, yeah, we're good. All right, let's... Oh, my heart. Okay. All right. Sid gets a win over Kenta. Need him looking good. Thank you. Just Business is getting a loss to the new batch. Not bad. Roadhogs get a win over Tony Atlas and Owen Hart. They deserve it. Okay. Razor Ramon is getting a win over Kawada. Right? That was the plan? Or no?
I don't know your plans.
Let's get Kawada up there a little more. There we go. Okay. Got to put over Yuji Nagata.
Oh, holy shit! I mean, look at the names.
Yeah. And realistically speaking, yeah.
Melts over there, Randy marching his whole TV setup.
If only it had been in the Tokyo Dome. We're not. We're somewhere in Georgia, probably. All right. Hyping that main event. That's how you know we're transitioning into the real show. Okay. Patty Stone Grinder retains her title against Jeff Jarrett. Sorry, Jeff. Hot match, guys. Patty's over. Thank you. Good job, guys. Good job. Really happy about that. All right. Eddie Guerrero and Rick Rude. I think Rick Rude is going to take the title from Eddie Guerrero because he's definitely a cruiserweight. Hot match, guys. Oh, asking you shall receive.
He's just gonna... He's stomping me into the earth.
Okay, this is an empty arena match.
So recorded earlier in the day.
Yeah, recorded earlier in the day. It's two broadcast on TV. The fans aren't huge on it. Actually, it's kind of like your piss break match, right? Unfortunately. But it's just a camera crew, the referee, and these two guys. Okay? What happens is they fight up onto a scaffold in the back. They come crashing down through some tables. Sandman happens to have his arm laying on Raven. Sandman picks up the victory. There was blood.
Of course.
Just a little around his eye. Afterward, Sandman's like, let's keep going. I want to do it again. Not like that. Because, everybody loves Sandman. Raven doesn't care for the pity, but Kevin Sullivan's like, no, this is what you need to do. This is the smart thing. And, yeah. We'll get him next time. We got a champion package celebrating the Renegade. He's got a TV title. Can't defend it on the pay-per-view. Did pretty good. Let's see. Hammer Enforcement versus Diamond Dogs. I think I'm going to give it to the Dogs. I think it's time to change. This is down to the wire. This decision was made backstage, even. You know, I'm back there. Eric Bischoff's like, hey, you got to figure out when. What are we doing for the tag match? I'm like, yeah, just give me time. So I talked to Arn and to Greg, and I have some exciting storyline plans for them in the future. We're going to continue this feud because they work really well together, Ted DiBiase and these guys. So yeah, we're going to give them the straps for now. Okay, we get this new association. That's exciting. It's all right. I took a risk. Speaking of risks. I'm gonna click Sting, but it's a draw. So, yeah, Sting does look better there.
You lost all of a sliver. They loved the time limit draw.
Yes. Sting and HBK take each other to the absolute limit. HBK comes out looking tired. He doesn't even do his sexy boy dancing. He just comes out, whips off his biker cap, takes off his vest full of chains, and he's just like, come on, let's do this. And he and Sting go to war. But
interesting story from your producer, from the Random Roll. Actually completely ate the time limit draw.
More than.
Yeah.
Nice. I got lucky on that one. Okay, hey guys, by the way, while we get this cleaned up, these wrestlers, these sweaty, no face paint on Sting wrestlers out of the ring, head to the merch table. Buy some stuff. Go to our website. Alright, Randy Savage versus Cactus Jack. Jack wants to prove he can put butts in seats. Randy Savage, he is our champion. I believe Jack handed him, not his first defeat, no, he's 3-3. Some of those might be pre-existing. I don't know how that works. But regardless, Randy is going to hold the title here.
Man, absolute banger of a pay-per-view in terms of matches.
Yes. It's a risk. Ooh, and that got hot.
Nice.
Johnny's starting to get over. Oh, it's good. Got all kinds of good stuff. I needed that. Okay. 4.5 stars.
So the same.
Yeah, let's see who ended up winning. Ooh, me barely. We are still very close.
What did I say? He's just going. He's going.
Well,
I'm dying.
And as you say, it's a risk, right? Yeah. If all of those pre-show matches had not gone well, if the die rolls had not been in my favor, we would have been iced. This is where all the Grand Invitational news is. Rodney Anoa'i's hot. Rage in the Cage was great. Muto versus Anoa'i was great. Tiger Mask 4 got over.
He's just a good wrestler.
No, he's in the Feeling Consortium, the tag champs.
Yeah, I know.
So, I forgot. I was trying to figure out how. And then Superbrawl was pretty good, I guess. Even though we got more fans. It was barely by any. All right. Sarge is a power plant trainer.
This is your call-up.
Yeah, 2-1. Hugh Morris. No, I'm not giving you a job. Super Assassins. Oh, it's the Warlord and the Barbarian? 2-1. That's rough. Stiff worker. Stiff worker. Not dangerous worker, just stiff. Tag team specialist, natural heel, risk taker. I think the Super Assassins are going to be the better get. Okay, let me check my mail here. Ooh. Managed to recruit Tatanka. Managed to recruit the Road Warriors. Clarence Mason. Sean Stasiak. Charlie Haas. And Rhino. Interesting. All right, let's change over to you. I really appreciate being booked on the upcoming monthly event this time. Could you put me in a match or segment?
Yeah, of course. You were going to be booked anyway. That's just free up points for you.
All right, thanks, boss. You've got Brockus.
Uh-huh.
Other interests, stiff worker, injury prone, and drug habit. Ooh.
Wow.
And he's a 1-1.
Oh.
Got that going for you. The Hardy Boys, 2-1.
Deservedly 2-1, yeah.
At this point, natural because they're like 16 or some shit.
Yeah, they're technically legally wrestling.
I guess they're 22 now. Natural charisma, spotlight lover, risk taker, gifted acrobat, tag team specialist, workhorse, storyteller, natural charisma, tag team specialist, ages well. Jeff Hardy, I guess, hasn't developed a drug habit yet.
He's very young.
And the Headbangers, another 2-1 team, workhorse, natural charisma, drug habit, tag team specialist, workhorse, natural charisma.
We're going to take the Hardy Boys.
All right, I mean, let's look at how popular.
We're going to take the Hardy Boys.
Look at their sprites.
The Hardy Boy.
All right, fine. Let's go to your mail. Mikey Whipwreck had a weird dream. I don't have a Mikey Whipwreck impersonation. Balls Mahoney got some popularity working at a training roster event.
Good for him.
We recruited Sable, who looks to be a future superstar. She's on the training roster.
Is she now? Okay.
I'm so glad I have Kama. Mark Henry.
Henry!
On the training roster, which I don't think... It's got to go a year before we get there.
So it doesn't matter.
Marlena. Goldust is interested.
Yeah.
And Underblaze is happy.
Oh, I got her.
Beat a main eventer.
Oh.
Not be a main eventer.
I did that completely on accident.
Nice. Well, good for you. Good for you. All right. Do you have anything else to say to the fans before we sign off?
I'm doomed, but I will fight.